Well, hello, everybody. It's me, Bigfoot, Michigan Rob, BMR. How is everybody on this Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday. True cryptid story, an encounter story. Well, this isn't cryptids, you guys. This is hybrid alien children. This is fantastic. You're going to love it. I was not going to do a Saturday show. I'll be in Alabama. After this show, I got to get a couple things together. I got to pack, fly down to St. Louis, meet up with Krista, and we're driving over to Alabama for June 7th and 8th for all the festivities. Hope to see you there. And I got to tell you, if you didn't see last night's show with Christina Gomez on my Tuesday night show at 9 o'clock with Krista, she is such a pleasure. Such a pleasure. After you watch this video, and you're going to love this video, by the way. It's got everything. Last show had everything. We talked cryptids. We talked Bigfoot, aliens, UFOs. She's a joy. Subscribe to Christina Gomez on her channel. She was a wonderful guest. I do that. I don't do that too often in these videos promoting a show. You guys will love it. Had something for everybody. Fantastic guest. Christina Gomez. This show, this video, you guys, something different. As you know, I try to bring variety to all my shows, whether it's a live show or video. And this was inspired by a couple shows I got. This person sent me this email some time ago, and they just had to reach out to me. You guys are going to love this. It's Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed this. Go check out last night's live show. Subscribe to Bigfoot Michigan Rob if not already. Thank you so much. Like, and share. I'm going to get on with this. I'm just going to get on with this because well, I'll let you decide. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I titled this Hybrid Alien Children, and I'm going to get on with him. Rob, I was inspired to write you this based on two guests you had on your show, Karen Wilkinson and D.A. Wysong, most recently a few months back. After watching the show with D.A., I had decided to write you, to ask you to do this on one of your Saturday Encounter shows. Yes, I've been following you for some time, and I decided it was time to reach out. I know today that I'm not alone with what has taken place in my life, and until this day, kind of still does. For me, it started at the early age of 5 years old. I'm a woman with a successful career, but am continually haunted by alien greys, which has just made my life one of terror. I would not wish this on any man or woman. Being a woman, I find this to be doubly disturbing. The nightmare started vividly as a 5-year-old. Often I would wake up screaming and running to my mom and dad's bedroom where my parents, fulfilling their parental duties, would calm me down and tell me I was having nightmares. Nothing more. The dreams continued through my early 20s into my late 30s. The dreams were always the same. These were not ordinary dreams. They were vivid, very much real, as though my conscious mind was an open book to these demons. The dreams involved my body laying on a surgical gurney. I was surrounded by these alien greys, big, bulbous, misshapen heads, huge, wide, almond-shaped eyes, thin mouths that did not move. Just a very thin, straight edge they had to them. They were tall, over 6 feet tall, I would guess, long, lanky, skinny bodies. I got the sense that I was on a spacecraft. Bright white, almost metallic walls surrounded me. Bright white lights made my eyes squint. One of the aliens had some sort of surgical apparatus in its long, thin, almost transparent fingers and hands. I was terrified, as I absolutely knew this gray was working down below in my private area. These dreams were always the same, even as a little girl. This is the point where I need to stop using the word dream or nightmare. This was very much real, and I know today that I have been continually abducted and experimented on. This, Rob, is the nightmare, not a dream. This was part of my human reality and existence. Then in my late 30s, I was paid a visit. I was asleep in bed. I first want to note to you that I had been married, got divorced with 2 beautiful daughters. My husband, not understanding what I was going through, had left me do what he called to be my insanity. At this time, it is important to note that I had these strange growths or nodules, perhaps nodes, on the back of my neck. They were a variety of shapes and sizes, as many as 12 of them. After many visits to the doctors and specialists, they assured me it was not a cancer, although at the same time they could not give a clear diagnosis. I have to keep my hair long to cover them, as they are very pronounced and I have a complex over them and my appearance. Some were removed and the biopsies were performed, and again with no negative results or analysis. The scarring left me feeling vulnerable as I quit with the surgeries and just left them alone. Now back to my visit. There at the edge of my bed was an alien gray. Unlike my abductions, it is in my home, in my bedroom. Telepathically, it spoke to me. It said, "Now is the time to tell you why we have taken you." I am horrified. It continued to speak. "Your womb has been used as a host, incubating our human hybrid children." I cried. I wondered if my ex-husband was right all along, that I was insane. The aliens told me that the nodes on the back of my neck was a representation of my children that were actually used. This alien tells me that some were discarded. He went on to telecommunicate that I would very soon be paid a visit by one of my hybrid children. Then the grave vanished. A year went by, and the visits and abductions seemed to stop. Then one day, at a restaurant, I was eating lunch. Adjacent to me was a very beautiful young woman. She had fair skin and big, beautiful blue eyes that you could easily notice from across the room. Then it hit me. This young girl looks as though she could be one of my daughters. Is this the visit that I was told I would get? I wondered aloud. Then the woman got up. I followed her into the bathroom. She went into a stall. I waited for about 10 minutes. And she never left the stall. I went over, looked under the closed door, and I saw no feet. I reluctantly opened the stall door, and she was gone. I went back to my table in the restaurant, and she was gone as well. Her place setting and table had already been cleared. I honestly felt angry. Is this the promised visit I was to get? If it was, I am frustrated as I still have no answers. I left and cried all the way home. The next night, the alien grave visited me again at the end of my bed. It telepathically communicated. You will meet your daughter tonight as you sleep. How in the hell am I going to sleep? I thought to myself. How am I going to fall asleep now? I'm wide awake. I'm terrified, but ecstatic at the same time. I don't know how, but sleep came quickly. I was back on the ship with the same white walls and the glaring light. The usual suspects were present, with the exception, there she was, the beautiful woman from the restaurant with the beautiful big blue eyes. She spoke, not telepathically, but verbalized. She said, I am your daughter. She then called me mother. She told me that the alien graves were done with using me as a host. I had so many questions, but I woke within 10 minutes. Or excuse me, woke within minutes, back in my bed. I still have similar dreams today and believe that I am still being used for something. For something what? I can't tell you. I don't have any more nodules formulated on my neck, so I am pretty much assured that I'm not used as an incubation center anymore. I just can't believe that I have an alien hybrid child and have had many more. I can't believe that some have actually been discarded. I feel left alone. I know I'm not crazy. I know that what has happened to me to be fact. I was so glad that you have this show, especially with the two guests you had on, because it really made me want to tell you the story. And I hope that you put this in video format for me. I'm better today. I still dream. Chapter 1 of my life is closed. On to see what these aliens have in store for me in the future. Thank you so much, Rob. That's something else, hey, everybody. Can you imagine? I can't imagine. One being a woman, one being a man being abducted by an alien. It goes on, everybody. We've done shows on alien abduction. Last night we talked about it as well with Christina. I watch a lot of other shows that talk about alien abduction. We talk about these women being used as incubation centers, providing kids, offspring for these aliens. I mean, what in the world, right? There's so many avenues we can go down with this. So many. This is going to be a great discussion, I'm thinking, for a Saturday night midnight show with the girls, because that's what we do, right? That's what we do around here. I love that story. Well, I don't love what happened to this woman. I cannot imagine, as being a woman, having just your insides, your private areas, taken. You're hosting alien kids. Some were discarded, as I made mention, as she mentions. Then to meet your children, your child, a starseed, is it? Is that what the starseed is, everybody? I just don't know. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to Bigfoot Mr. Rob on YouTube, if not already. I'm really getting excited for the Alabama Bigfoot Conference coming up. A few things I got to get together. I'm always last minute with this. Please like, please subscribe, share me out. Again, that like button's awesome. Always make sure the alert bell is on. And after this video is done, go back, watch last night's show. You guys will enjoy it. I enjoy each and every single one of you. Thank you. Love you. Until next time, wish me luck and safe travels. I am Bigfoot Mission Rob. Until next time.